So right now, the United States House Budget Committee is assembling the final stimulus bill based off of the drafts from the other committees that were already passed. This will be assembled and ready to be introduced to the House next week. Because there's nothing really new occurring right now, I want to talk to you about when you should be filing your taxes. And I want to do this in two parts. I want to do this for those that have not yet received the $600 stimulus check yet, or have not received portions of it, maybe for a child or someone who was qualifying but you didn't get paid for. Then for the second half of the video, I'm going to talk about when you should file taxes for the upcoming stimulus, the $1,400 one, because it could impact some of you. So let's go ahead and first start off with this last $600 stimulus check. Those of you that are supposed to file taxes, anybody earning more than $12,400, you should have filed taxes in 2019. If you earned more money than that, and I'm not talking about SSI or SSDI, I'm talking about you went out and you had a job and you worked and you earned more than $12,400, you should have filed your 2019 taxes. If you did not file your taxes, you need to do that. You are required by law. But for those of you that are not required to file taxes but were eligible for the $600, what should you be doing? Those groups that were eligible and not normally required to file taxes are Social Security groups, SSI, SSDI, veterans, RRB, survivor, low-income earners under $12,400, or no-income earners. If you fall into one of those groups, you were eligible for the $600 and you should have received it. However, if you're listening to me and you did not receive it, you are now at the point where you should be filing some taxes in order to claim that rebate. So I'm going to go through this as quickly and clearly as I can to help you claim the $600 stimulus that you're owed, either for yourself or for a qualifying child. This is the IRS website where you normally would have gone in order to file a non-filer's tax service to get that rebate. However, the non-filer's service is no longer available. In fact, now you have to use the free file program. I'm going to show you where to go to get that in a moment. But you can see right here in this little part of the paragraph, it says, these free tax software programs can be used by people who are not normally required to file tax returns, but are eligible to claim the credit. So if you're a part of a group that's not normally supposed to file for taxes, but you did not receive your last stimulus, you can use these programs to claim that money. And at this point, you should. This is going to be the first page you're going to go to. This is irs.gov. I'm going to leave the link to any pages I go to in the description below so you can easily access them. But when you go to irs.gov, you will see on the top here that you have these 8 different boxes. The one that you're going to click on is going to be this one right here that says file your taxes for free. So once you click on that box, you're going to be able to scroll down and it's going to say free file is now open. The one that you're going to click on, if you're not normally required to file taxes, but you're going to file them because you want to claim your stimulus, is going to be this box right here where it says income $72,000 and below. Choose an IRS free file offer. You're going to click on that. Once you click on that, you're going to reach a page like this, and it's going to tell you exactly what you need. Income statements like W-2s or 1099s. Now, if you're not required to file taxes, you might not have any of that stuff, and that's okay because maybe you didn't earn any money or you earned too little amount of money or your Social Security, and you just don't have any of those forms. That's not a problem. It also has an area for frequently asked questions. Are these programs safe? What is free? Is free file offered by the IRS? If you want to read through that, you can. However, if you're just looking for a free program to file and to claim your stimulus, then you're going to go ahead and browse all. Once you click on Browse All, it is going to give you your different offers that you can use to do a free file and claim that stimulus money. This first one right here, in all my opinion, is a really good one. You could use this. It will tell you the requirements you need to have in order to use each of these available free programs. So for this first one, which is IRS Free File Program delivered by TurboTax, you need to have an adjusted gross income of $39,000 or less, which many people who are not required to file taxes will in fact have. You can be any age, the military is included, federal filing, state filing, so it's a really good option. What you will do if you want to use this option is you need to view this offer, so you will click on that. However, if this one doesn't work for you, there are a number of other options that you can scroll through and you can look at the requirements and choose the one that you like. Let's just say we click on the IRS Free File Program by TurboTax. Go ahead and click on View This Offer. And it will bring you to a page like this. IRS Free File Program delivered by TurboTax. We will help you file both your state and federal taxes for free if you qualify. And then so you're going to go ahead and say, I qualify, let's get started. And it's going to give you these questions to see if you do qualify. And it will bring you step by step through everything that you're supposed to enter in order to claim your stimulus money. Just to be clear, anyone who has not filed their 2019 or 2020 taxes and did not yet receive the $600 stimulus check, either for yourself or a qualifying child, even if you're not required to file taxes, you should in fact do so, because if you don't at this point, there's not really much more money that's going out. The IRS has basically delivered everything they're going to deliver, so it's now your responsibility to claim that rebate and give the IRS the information on where they can send it to, either your address or a bank account. Now let's talk about when you should be filing your taxes for the upcoming stimulus check. There will be a new $1,400 stimulus check that's going to be passed and signed into law sometime between March 1st and March 15th. It's a 90% plus chance possibility that's going to happen, so it's extremely likely. First, let me talk to those of you that are required to file taxes, meaning you earn enough money, you have a job, and every year you're supposed to be filing taxes with the government. If you had a major change of income between 2019 and 2020, it may change when you want to file your taxes. If you earned a lot less money in 2020, you want to file your taxes as soon as possible, because it will only be beneficial to you. So for example, if last year in 2019, you earned $185,000 as filing joint, but this year in 2020, you only earned $119,000 because of the pandemic-related situations. You want to file now, as early as possible, because the IRS is going to either use your 2019 taxes or your 2020 taxes, whichever ones are most recent. So if you don't file quickly, they're going to use your $182,000 income as their standard for delivering you the next stimulus check. But that's not what you really made in 2020. So file now in order to receive the full stimulus benefits. However, it is possible that your situation is flipped. So for example, say you're a single filer and in the previous tax season, you earned $55,000. However, last year in 2020, you earned $85,000. Do not file your taxes. If you file your taxes very quickly, you're going to use your new income, which was $85,000, and then you're not going to get the full amount. I hope I'm being clear. Basically, what you want to do is you want to make sure that the IRS has the lowest amount that you earned. If 2019 taxes were your lower amount, that's the one you want to be on file in order to receive your stimulus check. However, if you made less money in 2020, then you want to go ahead and file as soon as possible so that the IRS has that information, so therefore you will get the full stimulus. Most people are not going to be affected by this because most people are going to earn right around the same amount, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but it's not going to change your eligibility. This is just for people that are on the extremes, meaning they earned far more money in 2020, don't file your taxes. Or you earned far less money in 2020, file your taxes because it may change the amount that you can get. But what about those of you that are not required to file taxes? You fall into the low income, no income, Social Security, SSI, SSD, IRRB, veterans, and survivors. If you're not required to file taxes, then don't. If you're not required to file taxes and you received your $600 stimulus check and you didn't do anything, it just came to your bank account, or it was a check that was sent to you, or you got an EIP card and you didn't have to file anything, then once again, don't file taxes. You are not required to. Those of you that are a part of those groups, but you did not receive your $600 stimulus check for whatever reason, you can file the taxes like we just went over in the first part of this video. And if you do use the IRS's free file service, it will make you eligible for the $1,400 stimulus check. If you have any questions about any of this and it's not making sense, please leave a comment below. I will try to address those questions maybe on a future video, or other individuals who are watching this channel who have really good insight might respond to you, or I might respond to you personally as well. My goal is to make sure that everyone receives the stimulus payment that you are eligible to receive, and that you make sure that you receive the full amount and don't make a mistake with the IRS and receive something that's a little bit lesser. As always, thank you for coming along with me. I will catch you next time.